Alright, so before we get on with this video, I want to excuse myself. I am sicker than a sweet kickflip right now. I just wanted to do a video on how to prep and do body work. So I'm going to get to the video right now. And yeah. So I am removing this door line from this door. I wanted to go through and show you guys how I'm doing this. So it's bare metal, and I used 80 grit on the bare metal in order to have something for the mud to adhere to. Right here, I can still feel a little bit of a line there, and right here is pretty good. So I have to redo this part right here, and this is where I'd be doing this video for you guys. So some of the things that you're going to need, obviously you're going to need a sander or a block. I'm using 80 grit. There's a bunch of dust and nasty stuff on that. You're going to need mud. I am using Smart Premium Glaze. It's not like the best stuff out there, but it's not the worst stuff out there. Like I said, this is just a drift car, so I'm not trying to use the best stuff in the world. You're going to need the cream or the hardener. You're going to need a mud board. A piece of cardboard is just fine. You're going to need a mixing thing. I can't even do words right now. You're going to need some sort of cleaning agent. I am using lacquer thinner just because I have it for my paint already. Lacquer thinner is going to clean it very well. You can use something like mineral spirits or acetone or alcohol, just as long as it gets all the dust and all the weird shit off the metal, and it's nice and clean. And of course you're going to need your PPE, respirator, and safety glasses. So I will give you guys a quick showdown on how to mix at least this stuff. You can get other stuff. You can get like all metal, 3M stuff. Just don't use Bondo. Bondo sucks. Go to your local paint shop and just tell them what you're doing. Ask them what you need, and they'll give you price ranges on other things and whatnot. This stuff was only 11 bucks. I'm pretty used to this stuff already. I use it at one of my old jobs, and it's pretty good stuff. So I'll show you guys how to mix this stuff. All right. So what you normally want is like about a golf ball size. I put just a little bit more on there, and then you just want a small little line of hardener. It's like, it doesn't have to be perfect. If you put too much of the hardener or too much of the mud on, and you can still mix it and it's still going to harden. Basically you just mix it right in. So I'll show you guys how to use the spreader. So this mud is currently hardening. It is a little bit cold in here, so it's going to take a little bit longer, but I still don't have a whole lot of time. So you really just want to get it on there at first. I kind of just threw it on there, got it on, got it in the surface. Then you'll just take your spreader and you'll go across and just spread it out evenly. So once the mud hardens, you're going to want to sand the mud with 80 grit, or you could use 240 grit or something like that again if it's not bare metal. I'm using 80 because it's bare metal, and I'm going to have to epoxy it, and then I'm going to have to prime it, and then yeah. So this is where it becomes tricky as well. You have to be able to feel out the mud and feel out the surface and be able to tell how it's looking. So this right here, this is all nice and flat, and it feels smooth and it feels good. And as of through here, this is why I'm redoing this spot. I could feel out the line, and I could feel that there was still a line in there. And then once I went to epoxy it or epoxy prime it, you would have been able to see that line. So it's something that takes a little bit of time. Don't be afraid to ask somebody that knows what they're doing for help, or for a second opinion. I ask for second opinions all the time, and I've been doing this stuff for 3-4 years. All right, so this is the end of the work for today. I still had some dents and grinding marks that I needed to fill in, but as far as the body line goes, I couldn't get it done myself. It was really weird. So I had a second opinion. My buddy Josh with the Galant VR4 ended up coming over, and he got this thing super flush. So that's all I had to do after I primed it to make sure that everything was flush, was just fill in the couple of dents and the couple of grinding marks. So a couple more coats of primer and a good sand, and she should be good to go. Just make sure that if you like these videos, or if these videos helped out at all, to go ahead and subscribe. I will be posting more videos on how-tos and whatnot. And if you want to see more of the car or more about me, go ahead and follow me on Instagram at BoostedBrownie. So that's it for today, and I'll see you guys later.